Hey, what's going on guys? Welcome back to Destiny, and we're back in the tower. As you can see, it's a Friday, the first Friday of the Taken King, so the year 2 of Destiny. Let's go and see what Zer's got in store for us today. I don't know where he is, I've just jumped straight on now. I've been out all morning, which is why the video's going to be late up. But I'm back now, and the videos are going to be coming thick and fast for the Taken King. I've been grinding as much as I can these last couple of days. Not that much, to be honest with you. It's been quite tough to get the playing time to really devote to it, but what I have been able to put in, I've really hammered, and we're getting there. With regards to the raid, there won't be a live stream for the raid tonight, in case anybody was wondering, mainly because we don't have a full raid group as of yet. We're still waiting for a couple of people to get back to us, and then fingers crossed we'll have one and be able to, we will be able to rather, go and attack the raid as soon as, really. So yeah, basically that's the news. A lot of videos are going to be coming up, like I said, and we just need to go and find Zer now. And unless he's in the reef, if he's in the reef, it's going to really annoy me because we'll have to jump over there. The only place left is in the north of the tower. Like I say, I haven't been on yet today, so I haven't done any bounties or anything like that yet. But we will be doing we're doing a lot of videos actually over the weekend. Could be 2 or 3 out today if I can get a couple of people on to do stuff with. Right, north of the tower. Actually, while we're walking there, I should explain how Zer has changed in year 2. Let's hope he's here. Is he in that doorway? Yes, there he is. Right, so Zer has changed how he operates this year. He still brings 3 armor items, one for each class. So an insurmountable skull fort rather for the Titan this week. Which has, I think it's had a couple of its stats changed. I'm not entirely sure though, let me just check. I think I've still got it on me. Yeah, it's had quite a lot changed in Insurmountable Skull Fort. So, it's now gone from Discipline to Strength as its main stat booster. Obviously defense has technically increased, but decreased at the same time in the new leveling system. And then the perks on it have changed as well. So year 2 Insurmountable Skull Fort has gain an additional melee charge. Could be useful actually for Sunbreakers with melting point. I think it's melting point. Gain bonus super energy from melee kills on minions of the darkness. Now that's changed from this one quite a lot. See there? Melee hits replenish grenade energy there, replenish health when you pick up an orb, and Stormfist kills regen health and a new spawn with melee energy. All 3 stats have changed there. Very much melee centered this one. And for Sunbreakers that could be quite useful. I mean, I am going to buy it because I need it for my Titan, and now I can dismantle that one. I can dismantle the year 1 Insurmountable Skull Fort, and because it doesn't have the stats anymore, and I can equip that Insurmountable Skull Fort, which looks pretty cool. Okay, so the Hunter exotic. Young Ahamkara's Spine, another year 1 exotic. I don't know about the stats on this from before, but we've got Discipline and Strength as the stat boosters. Increased Trip Mine Grenade duration, gain an additional Trip Mine Grenade charge. That sounds different to me from before. Again, you can't quote me on it, but that sounds different. Increased reload speed with hand cannons. That sounds different as well. And increased grenade throw distance. That could have stayed, but they do look different there. The Warlock piece is the only new like really new exotic this week, and it's called the Impossible Machines. And then the little caption on it is, "The dead come from these, but the dead should not have them." And then a crumpled note pinned in the clasp. Strength is the main booster. Grants landfall. I don't know what landfall is. Let me have a look. Does it say? Lightning rod. It's not strength. Not discharge. Pulse rifle. Reloader. Lightning rod. Unlocks the Stormcaller subclass node landfall for free. Ah, there we go. On casting Storm Trance, fire a bolt of lightning into the ground, creating a devastating shockwave around you. That sounds pretty cool. So this is obviously a Stormbringer exotic. Increased melee attack speed and increased reload speed with pulse rifles. So it's all around not a bad exotic to have, to be honest with you. I'll probably buy one. Actually, yeah, I will. I'm going to buy one of those and then put it in the vault for my Warlock at a later date. And I will probably buy the Young Armcar's Spine as well for the Hunter when I can be bothered to go on and level that up again. Right, and this is the part of Zer's week that has changed. So, as always, he has the exotic armor engram, which I'm going to pick up in case I can find something new. In fact, I'll get 2 of those, and we'll see what we can get. So even if we get year 1 exotics that are now in year 2, it's worth having. The other thing is he no longer sells specific weapons. He sells individual weapon engrams called legacy engrams. Now, I don't know whether these bring you year 1 exotics or whether they get you year 2 exotics. I'm going to get 1. They are expensive. They're 31 strange coins, which is why I'm only going to get 1. And we'll go and open it and see what happens. Okay, in his curios section, obviously he's got his vehicle upgrades there. Heavy ammo synthesis. How many have I got? 60, near enough. Alright, we'll get a couple of those. And yes, his heavy ammo synthesis is here. Still got his material exchange down there, so strange coins for motes of light. Or is it the other way around? Yeah, strange coins for motes of light. And then he's got these things, the 3 of coins, which are a stackable effect that increases the chance, or the chances rather, of your next ultra you defeat dropping an exotic engram. So essentially, if you go and do a heroic strike or any sort of strike, and you kill the boss for that strike, this stacks. These have a stackable effect for that boss dropping an exotic engram. Now I'm going to get a couple of these.
I do not want this.
These 3 of coins. I don't know exactly what they do. Well, no, I know what they do. I don't know exactly how they work. But they should, I'm guessing, eventually stack up to getting a guaranteed exotic if you haven't got one at an earlier point, which should be quite good. Okay, so let's go up to the Cryptarch and go and decrypt all of these engrams and see what we can get out of them. And I'm hoping for some year 2 stuff. And some of the brand new exotic armor pieces and weapons. I don't know them all off the top of my head. I'm hoping there's a new helmet for the Titan, and I know there's a new heavy weapon. But let's see what we can get. Okay, so let's go with the weapon engram first, because that could be a year 1 and not very exciting. So legacy engram, unlock it. Super good advice. Is that a year 2 or a year 1? That's a year 1. So the legacy engrams obviously get you weapons from year 1, so we can just dismantle that straight off. And we'll take the shard and we're good to go. Right, so the head engrams. Let's decode that. First one. Helm of Inmost Light, that's good. That's a year 2 upgrade. You can see there. Some nice stuff, which then means we can dismantle the old one. Well, hang on, let's see how they compare first. So strength on that one, intellect on the new Helm of Inmost Light, gain death from above and headstrong, that's the same I think, yeah. For Fist of Havoc, then reduce melee cooldown when you pick up an orb and increase melee attack speed. Ooh. Replenish health when you pick up an orb and gain bonus super energy from melee kills on minions of the darkness. The new one seems a lot better than the old one. A lot more Fists of Havoc, well, still Fists of Havoc based, but a lot more intellect centric, a lot more geared towards you getting that supercharge and being able to use it effectively more often than not, I should say. Right, so final exotic engram. Who do we get this time?
Penetrable. Hopefully this is close.
Ah, the Takenaut. This is a year 2 one, which is really what I was looking for. So have a look at that on. Look at that. How awesome does that look? Nice. And from what I remember of looking this up, it's a Sunbreakers geared exotic. So rocket launchers track targets automatically. Visible radar when aiming heavy weapons. Rocket launcher kills have increased heavy ammo drops. That stat. What? That's incredible. So all your rocket launchers automatically track their targets. You have a visible radar when you're aiming with a heavy weapon. Rocket launcher kills increase heavy ammo. That's mad. That seems overpowered. Gain bonus super energy from melee kills on minions of the darkness. Gain bonus melee energy on orb pickups. Yeah, the second two aren't so good. Discipline and strength as well. So grenade and melee based. But I mean, look at it. Let's put it on. Look at that. That looks cool as hell. Man, that looks insane. And what's this here? Is this the air traffic control? All rocket launchers gain tracking, radar remains visible. Yeah, it's that one. And then we can still infuse them as well. We can still infuse exotics. Don't tell me exotics drop at that level as well, or is that a minimum level? I'm guessing that that's a minimum level for them. Okay, so I think that's everything with the Cryptarch. Indeed it is. I'm going to stick with this Takenaut because it's. I mean, I don't actually have a rocket launcher at the minute. I've been using a sword. I don't know why I didn't have that on to start with, because the swords are awesome. I love the swords. But that's going to be the end of this first year 2 exotic engram reveal for Xur in the Taken King. It's been a really good video so far. I think it's been quite a good haul. The only downside was those legacy engrams, but if we're honest, we thought that was happening anyway. So thank you all very much for watching. If you have enjoyed this, make sure you leave a like rating. We're always happy to hear your comments down below. Let us know what exotics you got on the first Xur visit of year 2 of Destiny. If you are new around here, hit the subscribe button, show your support, share the video as well, let people know how Xur operates, where he is in the tower this week, if they don't know already. And once again, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time.